great memories. We'll keep that running so you can enjoy it. My name is Rixner. I'm the president of the Downtown Partners Board of Directors. I am the marketing manager for Mercy One. And we're here today to celebrate each other. Our bylaws require us to have an annual meeting, but we like to make it into a celebration. Woo! Thank you. And we are not to pat ourselves as an organization on the back, to pat all of downtown on the back. Because most, if not all of you, are downtown stakeholders in some way or another, business owners, residents, frequenters of downtown. We're so proud of what we've built in this community together. And what we continue to build and how we continue to grow and all the great things we have in the future. We'll talk about a few of the things that we pulled off in the last year, some of the stuff that we still have coming up, and have a few questions that were submitted. And anyway, we won't drone on much longer than we need to. One thing that we will do, I'll be speaking to a couple of key people on some different committees and talk a little bit about what they're doing specifically. We'd really like to be able to show that off. Sitting to my left is Stacie Anderson, who's the past president of Downtown Partners. You want to say hi, Stacie?
Hello.
She needs no microphone, yeah. But we want to start by introducing our board, most of whom are here today. Stacie, can I have that back? I don't want to leave anybody. No, that one. Thank you. I'm cheating off of this because I don't want to miss anybody. Okay, so Brianna, our vice president this year. Nicole Berger, our treasurer. You've already met Stacie. Alexi Vox from the Ponca Tribe. Jeff Carlson from Remax Preferred. I think he did the woo earlier. Doug Fisher from the Hard Rock.
No, that was Alex's.
Oh, that was, okay, I'll say that like Alex. Okay.
Tag team.
Stolen Valor, sorry. Doug Fisher from the Hard Rock is here. Thank you, Doug. Jeff Benson from McClure Engineering. Mark Hines from Hines & Associates. Eric Martin from our brewing company. Mark Prosser from 4th and Jackson Common Association. Heidi Rankin from the Chamber of Commerce. Julie Shaner from the City Council. Alex Waters, the vocal Alex Waters from City Council. And Ann Lester representing the City of Sioux City. Just take a moment to thank all the board members and all their work. It's a volunteer board and they really work on it. And now Stacie's going to walk you through the annual report.
So hopefully all of you had an opportunity to grab this beautiful piece that Reagan and her team have put together for you guys. And they asked me if I would just touch on a few points, so you don't necessarily have to read them now, but you're free to take them with you if you haven't already looked. But we want to highlight a few things that have happened in the last year, as well as where we have already gone so far this year, because we are about, well, I know it's our annual, so technically not, but calendar year on what we have done. And so with this, we have an annual budget of just around $500,000 that we work with each year. And with that, 60% of that stays for projects and to support our local businesses in the downtown area. One of the things that you will likely have seen, we hope, is that our social media presence has increased. It seems to continue to increase. We are getting more engagement, more impressions. One of the things that we would kindly ask of all of you is when you see those posts and there are things that you are proud of, which hopefully all of them, there are things that you are proud of, please consider sharing them, because it literally takes 1 second, it costs nothing, and just helps us make that reach even greater and getting that exposure of what we are doing. But our top post for 2024 was on June 22nd. It was called So Much to Do on 6/22. And this was a post that featured our Rib Fest. It had the Sioux City Farmers Market, and then of course, June Jam. And so no surprise that we just recently had another huge jump in our social posts with our June Jam again, but this year on June 21st. It's just really popular post and showing a lot of engagement and excitement, especially outdoors in the downtown area. So major projects that we had over the last year, we had, I know you guys are going to be just as excited as I am on this, recycling. So we have recycling containers now. They're beautiful, obvious. Yeah, let's move that. Taking care of the planet, keeping our downtown clean. We gathered over 14.32 tons of recyclables with that project. Another project we had was our Construction Sucks campaign. Anybody see those? Yep. Nobody? Yeah. We thought it was fun, right? I mean, construction does suck, but we had the goal, of course, of just helping to let people know what's going on, where it's going on, how to get the flow going so that business, especially businesses that are in those areas, that they are not losing out on customers and traffic during that time by just helping them navigate through all of that in kind of a fun, playful way. The other thing was the creation of our arts and theater banners. This highlights our thriving arts community, and I want to thank, I know we've got some people here in the Arts Center and Symphony here tonight. Thank you guys for being here. So really excited about that as well, and all the input, and again, to Matt's point, like everything that is happening is not just board or committee members, it is the collective of this community in this downtown, and just so much gratitude and appreciation for all of that. And with all of that, we have been able to support over $118,000, given over $118,000, dollars in storefront grants. So we are beautifying our downtown areas and businesses. 52 businesses to be specific, and how that grant money helped. And then we also have our rent relief program, and that we gave $15,000 in support for rent assistance to those new downtown businesses. We also continue to see a rise in downtown living units. Love that we are here today, and for those who have not been, just getting to see this great space. We have 120 that were built this year, and we have another 127 that are on the way. So just want to kind of give you an idea of what this looks like downtown, and the increase that we've had over the years. Since 2010. So we had 262 units. So we had a 201, almost 202% increase to get us to 791 units to date. So this is exciting. We are bringing people downtown to live, to play, to shop, and to work. And it's, again, thanks to all of you. We also supported and promoted over 1,100 events this year. And we do something, and I hope to God every one of you are on it. If not, please jump on it. We have a weekly email blast. All of you guys on that? Yes. I love it. Every time, and this has been for years now, I run into anyone who says there's nothing to do in Siouxland. I'm like, are you on the Downtown Partners email list? Because you get those, and it tells you all the things that are happening that week, and I tell you what, you can't do them all. You have to pick and choose. So I think it's a really good example that we actually do have things to do, and that we continue to grow that. So we are averaging, just for your information, 22 events per week. And again, that's just downtown. And we are reaching thousands of people through that email, and just constantly encouraging more and more people to sign up and be looped into that. And then last year, another exciting thing, we hired our first part-time event coordinator, because again, we are just trying to take on so much, and the staff needed a little extra support. And I see Reagan is over there trying to get Stephanie over there. She's in the door?
Yeah, she's fine.
She doesn't want to tell you. Wah, wah. So we do have a new event coordinator for this summer, Stephanie Ariel, which
We'll just cheer when she comes in.
she does it. Okay, she's out the door. When she comes in, we'll come back to that and welcome her. So she's already doing great things, and is a part of our team. And we appreciate everything that she is doing. Beyond that, you're just going to see in the report, we've got different areas that we have identified for the upcoming year, and you're going to hear a lot more about those. But it's the Art and Entertainment Coalition, the beautification and revitalization, on our bike lanes and trails. We have bikers out there, people who love to ride bikes. Okay, come on, we love the bikes. I just rode my first e-bike. I don't know if that's a bad thing to say in this group or not, but I was in Colorado, and it's hilly there. They're pretty cool. But we are doing great things with bike lanes and trails and connecting. So we're really excited about that. And again, collaboration is at the heart of everything that we do. and are just really working to constantly bring people together and strengthen those connections and make great things happen here. Lastly, I'm just going to touch on the fact that we are already, like I said, we're already doing great things this year, calendar year. Outdoor music. Has anybody walked down? I know Jeff's heard it. Anybody been walking down our beautiful historic forestry? I know shortly after they were installed, I forgot about it. I just needed to take one of those work breaks, right, where you just get out and go for a quick walk, and you're walking, it feels good to get the fresh air, and then the next thing you know, there's music! I hear Jeff likes to call it a duel. Reagan's Friday playlist. So we are bringing music and energy and life to downtown, and that is going to continue to expand. And along with that, there is free Wi-Fi, so we are again trying to just give and make life easier for everybody. And we were very honored and excited that we also received a MERD grant, and this will help us continue that Wi-Fi all the way down to Hard Rock, and it's covering our pedestrian walkways down 4th, and setting the stage for expanding the music project. And then we've also received some grants, secured some funds to build the city's first cycle track. So this will be leading from the riverfront to the Perry Creek Trail along Pier Street. So lots of great things happening. And again, just thank all of you guys for your input, your help, your support, and all of that. I'm gonna turn it back over to Matt.
Thank you, Stacie. It's nice to have so many good things to report on, right?
Yeah.
So now we're going to kick Stacie out of her chair, and we're going to talk to a few of the stakeholders we talked about. Yeah, so David, would you mind coming up? So for those of you who don't know David Gross, not only is he the executive director of the Sioux City Symphony Orchestra, but he is the proud chair for the recently formed Sioux City Arts and Entertainment Coalition. So David, art advocates don't wear capes, but they might have paintbrushes or batons or euphoniums or makeup brushes, as the case may be. Tell me, how's the coalition inspiring everyday Siouxlanders to become champions for the arts?
Well, I kind of feel that the first thing that the coalition was able to accomplish was bringing the arts groups together to talk and collaborate and exchange ideas. And it automatically created a degree of energy that kind of carried over to, I'm sure many of you saw banners and whatnot around town for the celebration of women in the arts. We had over 12 organizations participating in that for nearly 2 months. And when these arts groups collaborate and work together, it gives a better product for the community to appreciate, and it keeps elevating what we do. So I think that it's a great opportunity for Siouxland.
Yeah. Would you speak a little bit about the different voices that you have on the committee, the coalition? For example, musicians, artists, different kinds. And talk a little bit, you talked about the collaboration there. Can you talk about some of the ways that working with these people with different backgrounds and different disciplines in the arts have had real results?
Yeah, well, again, going back to the celebration of women in the Arts Center was a great partner in that. And, with the different backgrounds that people bring, first of all, it was a learning experience for me. Being able to meet all of these amazingly gifted and dedicated people inspired me to kind of commit more time, commit more energy to the coalition. And we're kind of switching eventually to a name called the Fuse District, or Fuse Sioux City, because coalition it's not that sexy. So, but what we want to do is fuse. We want to bring together not only the nonprofit arts and entertainment group, but to have a really vibrant arts district, we have to be able to bring together for-profit and nonprofit. Because when you're in communities where there's galleries and restaurants and boutiques, and then along with that, concerts and art gallery, all of that, it really creates a complete picture of the community.
Very well said. So, can we take a little peek into the future? What do you see happening next beyond the renaming? Just some of the things that are in the hopper that we might be seeing in the next year.
Well, I think we may be reaching out to the various members of the coalition to find out if there is the opportunity to do some things during Hispanic Heritage Month. I think that it allows us to embrace different cultures and again, bring these groups together. So if you'll indulge me just for a moment, because I was thinking about the different things in my past and the impact that the arts have on a community. I spent 4 years as the CEO of the San Antonio Symphony, and about the same time that I was getting there, a group from Toyota Motor Company was searching for a new, I think it was an engine and truck assembly plant, and they visited San Antonio. And there was a representative group from the city, and one of the first questions that Toyota asked was, do you have a symphony orchestra? And of course, my staff there thought, oh, we're going to get a lot of money from Toyota. No, they saw it as a barometer of the soul of the city. And that's what the arts are. So.
Well, thank you very much, David. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for embracing this community, not just Siouxland, but downtown, and really taking a leadership role in the coalition.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Now, our next guest needs no introduction, but I'm happy to be able to introduce Kelly Quinn now as a business owner in downtown. So, Kelly owns Soho Kitchen and Bar, and his efforts recently have been focusing on highlighting all kinds of local efforts, from brewing to music and food. He's a champion in this community. He really is. He has been for as long as I can remember. But he is also a guiding force behind the recently formed Historic Forestry Association. So, Kelly, tell me about how you've worked with your fellow business owners to really craft the Historic Forestry Association into what it's becoming.
Well, I think the Historic Forestry Association was something that needed to be done. I think Reagan would probably agree that getting 6 or 7 restaurant and bar owners together to try to get things done is a fairly hard thing to do. So putting together the association really just allowed us to be our own group. We can't always rely on the amazing downtown partners to do things, so having the association lets us kind of put our heads together as business owners, which allows us to kind of put together our resources, put together our ideas as one, and just hopefully try to bring more events down to Historic Forestry.
Okay. Well, beyond just scheduling conflicts, were there challenges at the beginning of getting everybody together, or did it kind of fall together nicely once you? Was there a turning point where you just kind of saw that it was going to work out?
It's still hard to get everyone together, but to be honest, I think June Jam that just happened this past week, as hot and windy as it was, I think we still had a good time, and I think that was something that now, I believe that was the first big event that we did, having the Historic Forestry Association, so now we can kind of see our strengths and go forward for all the future events. So getting everyone together, it is hard. A lot of us are pretty busy, but yeah, it's a thing, and I think we feel more powerful going forward for all the other events that we're gonna bring to you guys.
Are you suggesting that running a bar or restaurant is not a 9-to-5 job? I mean, most of the hardest working people I know are in the industry, and yes, I know how hard it is to get everybody together. Well, let's talk about vision a little bit, just how you see the association positively impacting downtown in the short term or long term.
I think, now that I'm down, I'm the newest member of the association, so I was really excited to meet with the other members, to get together, because whether it be just my background with being a committee head for Saturday in the Park, or the co-chair for the St. Patrick's Day Parade, putting things together is I would think to be one of my strong points. So just kind of talking to everybody and bringing up new ideas, it's been kind of fun. we're getting ready to announce a new event. It's going to be called Hops and Harvest. It's going to be a craft beer event down at 4th Street. More info to come on that, but maybe I'll keep hush hush on that. So,
Join the email list.
Yeah, join the email list. But going forward, look for more events, music events, art. It's really what the association is all about, and we're excited to let you guys know what's happening. So.
Well, Kelly, you're definitely the right man for the job. Thank you so much for taking up a leadership role with this. Gym Jam, hot and windy, but a lot of fun. And taking breaks from the heat, popping into different restaurants, and just seeing the energy and seeing all the people in there was wonderful. So you guys did a great job. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate it. And last but not least, we're going to talk with Renee Billings, who is the Economic Development Manager for the city. Renee's been instrumental in many of downtown's developments, and her involvement in the creation of new downtown programs has helped lots of businesses and properties. She's been part of our Vision Work Group and continues to be an advocate and partner for downtown. So, Renee, can you share a little bit about your role and how it connects businesses and property owners?
Sure, absolutely. I think most people may think of economic development as a lot of business attraction and business retention and expansion, which is a lot of what we do. We do work to bring big, large companies to the community that bring jobs and large investment, and we work with existing employers that are looking to expand. But also we've really grown into doing a lot of entrepreneurial development. We've partnered with economic development organizations in Plymouth, Monona, and Woodbury counties and formed Iowa's West Coast Initiative, which is an organization that now really spurs entrepreneurs, looks to encourage entrepreneurial activity and support small business growth. And we have a full-time employee that really focuses on that day in and day out. Economic development has also grown into housing development. We work with a lot of developers to create housing opportunities. If you're trying to attract employers to the community, you need a place for their employees to live. So we do a lot of housing development. Quality of life has become a new thing over the last decade. And downtown has a lot of those qualities that we are spending a lot of our efforts bringing in developments like the one you're in today, working to help create food truck Fridays, different things like that help create a place that people want to live.
And now you've been a member of the Downtown Partners Vision Work Group. Can you talk a little bit about kind of the synergy between that group and the city and how that's influenced the way the city approaches some of the growth and revitalization in downtown?
Yeah, you bet. So we've done some great things with, as Stacie mentioned, the storefront grants and the rent relief programs. Those kind of spearheaded out of the Vision Work Group. We worked with Downtown Partners to create a Downtown Facade program a couple years ago, which we were able to help 5 properties revitalize their storefronts, and then I think they invested over like $430,000 into those properties. So just being creative and working together has been really great for us to take a look at what can we do to help small businesses get started in downtown.
Well, to that end, let's talk about the new tenant improvement program. Tell us a little bit about what it is, who it's for, and how it's going to support downtown property and business owners.
Yeah, so another great collaboration between Downtown Partners and the city. We've seen, obviously, I think we've all seen an incredible investment in the historic properties. We've seen a lot of new residential. Stacie mentioned almost 800 new residential units. There's been we're nearing $300 million in investment in the last 10 years. So we've seen incredible investment. Like when you walk on the streets in downtown Sioux City, there's a lot of vacant spaces. So we took a lot of time to figure out how do we help fill these spaces. So we created a new program which we announced today at the press conference, and it starts July 1st. But it'll basically help build a help first floor space for businesses and entrepreneurs and somebody who wants to create a retail store or a restaurant. So we're looking for tax generating businesses that will then produce sales tax that then will help continue to fund this program. We will provide $15 per square foot built out for retail stores or $20 per square foot built out for restaurants. And so one of the biggest barriers that we've heard when working with businesses and entrepreneurs is they can't afford to spend $200,000 to $300,000 to build out a space. So we created this program to try and eliminate that barrier, and we're hoping to see a huge success.
Press conference in the morning,
Yeah.
annual meeting in the night,
That's right.
busy day. So we talked about a lot of cool stuff that is in the hopper that's coming down that we've been working on. What excites you about the future of downtown?
I think one of the most exciting things to me is the Innovation Center project we're working on. Spent several years working on this project. The city recently purchased a property at 308 Iowa Street. The idea behind this is to create a hub for innovation and help businesses get started. The city is partnering with Western Iowa Tech, Siouxland Public Media, and Iowa's West Coast Initiative to create a space where people can come and have access to resources and programming and educational opportunities and equipment to help them start their business. So the plan is to have a food hall on the first floor where you can come and experience local cuisine and help those entrepreneurs that want to start restaurants start at a low cost of entry. And then the second floor will be a technology and innovation lab where we'll have access to equipment to help prototype ideas or work on automation, artificial intelligence, software development. And then the third floor will be a collaborative co-working and office space for people just to come in and hopefully work and grow their business.
It's great stuff. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Renee.
Thank you.
Since you co-reclaim your chair, we only have a few things left, I promise. But I did want to mention that if you stick around to the end, we will be drawing for door prizes. And there will be a tour available if anyone wants to see the rooftop space now that we have sunshine. Yeah. So we asked downtown stakeholders to submit a few questions. We got a few that we just wanted to go over. Here's one. Is there a way we can get a safer way from downtown to the riverfront? Maybe add a pedestrian bike lane down Pierce Street, add some grass and trees, especially if you just got past Famous Days. Feels awkward walking the riverfront after Famous Days. So we are currently working with the city to create that 10-foot cycle track that will connect the riverfront trail to the Prairie Creek Trail on Pierce Street this spring. Very excited about that. Very good question. How does the board gather feedback from downtown residents and business owners? We do a resident survey twice a year. We also host a meeting for representatives of each building. Usually we hear directly from property business owners as we're out meeting with them and checking in on them, which we do on a regular basis.
No, they can always come in.
They can always come in too. That's right. You know, if you don't, we're right down on 4th Street. We've got a nice little storefront. Pop on in and then stop by the expansion center. Plug. Question: 4th Street, not a question, statement, but great. 4th Street has become a great area with lights and music. Oh, here's the question: are you planning to do more? Sure. Yeah. We talked about the Wi-Fi expansion. We talked about adding more of the outdoor music. We're going to be pushing more for the events. Lots of things that we're partnering on. They've heard about today. I'd love to know more about making a day downtown with my kids. Any ideas? Use the website to search for events. We have an education section. There's a category of kids activities. Some of the others are arts and entertainment, sports, spa. So really, downtownsiouxcity.com. Lots of beyond signing up for the email list. You can find all of that stuff there. So just a handful of some of the representative questions that we got.
Hands-on gallery in the Art Center.
Yeah. Please, go. She's on the roll, go.
Well, I just say specifically, I mean, we've got the Launchpad Children's Museum, we've got a hands-on gallery in the Sioux City Art Center, the museum. I think they're having a dinosaur thing right now specifically. And then walk outdoors with your kids. The sculptural art is a lot of fun, but yeah, there's a lot of specifics. But yes, I love that you get on the email list.
Yes. Your one-stop shop for everything. Okay, Stacie, do you want to introduce our new board member?
I do, and I hope you will stand. Jose Garcia. Oh, you're right beside me. Our newest board member. Welcome. So give him a round of applause. So Jose is with real estate investments. He's a real estate investment specialist for Ho-Chunk Capital, as well as a commercial real estate agent for Keller Williams. And I'm just going to share a quote that he shared with us to share with all of you guys today. Do you want to read it? Do you want it to come from your mouth? He gave it to me to read. I'm like, it's your
quote. You are right here.
I'm passionate about the continued growth and
Revitalization.
of downtown Sioux City and serving on the Downtown Partners Board will allow me to actively contribute to that vision. I'm particularly interested in supporting local businesses, attracting new investments, and creating a more vibrant, welcoming downtown environment. With my background in real estate and finance, I believe I can offer practical insight and strategic thinking to help drive initiatives that make downtown a thriving place to live, work, and visit.
And he's such a good sport, letting us put him on the spot like that, so, woohoo! Welcome to the board. Back to you.
Thank you. I have one outgoing board member that we want to recognize, and we're going to miss him very much. Jeff Carlson, would you come up please for a moment, Jeff? Okay.
Hi.
I don't wear a suit like you. That's cool.
Well, you could.
Sure.
Sorry.
You have to
You
sing.
dress for the weather.
We have a karaoke song we're gonna play. You're singing a song.
Are we doing karaoke?
It's our new.
I'm not afraid to rap up here. It's good. I'm just kidding.
Jeff, thank you for everything that you've done. You know, I think most of the people in this room know that Jeff is an advocate for Sioux City and for downtown. He dreams big for the city. He puts his money where his mouth is. He's always willing to step up and do what he can to make things better. He's willing to speak up. He's willing to advocate, and he really, really believes in what's going on here. So we're going to miss him on the board, but the man is incredibly busy, and I don't begrudge him a few minutes of free time. So Jeff, thank you for everything.
Anything you want to share? I'm putting everybody on the spot. You get 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Coming out.
No, obviously, you know, there's a lot of great boards in the community. There's a lot of people that give back to the city. I'd say that I really appreciate being on this board because the individuals on this board get things done. There's a lot of vision, there's a lot of talk, but just being on the board for the last few years and seeing those ideas come to life in that brief period of time has been fantastic. I'm a firm believer that the epicenter of your city is most important. It's the lifeblood of the community, right? You have to have a vibrant downtown to have a vibrant city. And so it's really enjoyed working with all these individuals. You guys are fantastic. You guys are downtown. As being a stakeholder downtown, I know that we're in great hands with Greg and Tracy and team and the downtown partners. So appreciate the gift. Thank you. All right. Okay, so.
Is that a wrap?
I believe that's basically it. I do want a little bit of housekeeping, a few people to thank.
Raffles.
Oh, we have raffles as well, yes. Well, let's do that first. Come on up, Tracy. And this gives us a nice opportunity to recognize Tracy, who's our business development coordinator. Most of you know Tracy. Yes.
What are we giving away?
What's the first thing in your pile?
We're going to give away a Soho gift card.
A Soho gift card is going to go to.
Jose Garcia.
Oh, welcome aboard. See you at Soho. All right, Tracy, what do you got next?
We've got a Scoops gift card.
Why do I have the mic here?
David Gross. Oh, sorry. David Gross.
You can give David his ice cream later. Yeah, that's fine.
David.
Yes.
What's next?
We've got.
Oh, we got lots of. We need more entries.
How about a gift
Go
card
ahead
to
and
the
sign.
Expansion Center?
Ruby Dominic. Something. Is she here?
Okay.
Good thing we have, are we keeping track of that? This goes with that. All right. And the next one?
Let's do a hardline gift card.
Hardline. Corey Smith.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
I'm sorry. See what
Work
you
together. All right, now what we got?
Next, Tracy, I'll just announce
And
it.
if there's anybody who hasn't done one, feel free to write and run up here quick. We got a whole, she's got piles.
All the gift cards.
Okay, sorry, say it one more time, Tracy.
Sweetwater.
Sweetwater, thank you. And
Oh, no, she got two. Era Montaigne.
Okay, this sticks with that one.
Okay, we still got a few more to go, right?
Got
We got
several.
like a lot.
Let's do-
We're gonna run out of paper. Everybody's getting something tonight.
Let's do another expansion center.
Okay.
Expansion
Gift
center.
certificate. Sherry? Cherie, excuse me. Here? Here? I'm like, I actually think I heard someone say,
All right.
yay! Okay, that we don't need.
Center, so that's pretty funny that I would be getting that to check it out.
Congrats. Let's do a tacos al güero gift card.
Tacos.
Tacos and Guero, yes.
Chris, pay attention, you're winning. Tacos for you.
Nice, congrats.
Let's do another Sweetwater.
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 I'm gonna need more of these, you guys. We need more entries.
I'll enter again.
Lindsay. See, do we have a Lindsay here?
We'll get to it.
Okay,
Also, an
keep
email.
that together.
Let's do another Soho gift card.
Soho gift card.
Ike. I remember seeing
He's so
him.
speakers, he's gone.
What's your, like, I remember seeing him here. Who planted that?
And stuck out.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Right,
All
let's
right,
do the
what's
diving
next?
elk.
Diving elk. Sarah. Me too. We should keep all these, so right? Nothing
Yeah.
else.
What's next, Tracy?
Let's do a hard line.
Hard
Hard
line.
line?
Does that say Madison? Madison.
Hey, Madison, congrats.
Thank you.
Second week on the job, Harlem gift certificate.
The last expansion center gift card.
Expansion Center.
Alright. Oh, but we have two more. Aw. Kyle.
Kyle. Congratulations, Kyle.
We should give the last two people something.
You know, let me do a little housekeeping while we're doing this. I was going to thank Kyle at the end, but Kyle.
Wait, we have two more,
I know,
too. Yay.
I know,
We have
but
two more
just,
left. This is so awesome.
I'll thank Kyle at the end then. Sorry.
I'm just so excited
I know.
that everybody gets something.
We're gonna get something.
Like, how does that
Oh,
work?
did it really work out evenly?
No, seriously, we have two left, she has two left.
Great.
Okay. Omar was here earlier. Omar gets the, he left.
Okay.
Okay.
There's
It's a
Omar's.
Sweetwater gift card.
That's a Sweetwater
And
gift
then the
card for
last
Omar.
one,
The last one.
Last one is tacos al güero.
Tacos al Guero.
I think he left. Christopher?
Oh, he did.
He left.
Okay.
I was that.
Thank you.
Well,
Congrats, everybody.
I'm just happy that we're all here. So a few people to thank. Wanted to make sure we thanked from J&M Properties, hosting us here at Benson Lofts, Brandy Jorgensen, Nora Rose, and Steve Nelson. Really beautiful space, so thank you. Appreciate it very much. And as I said, when we wrap up, if you want to take a look at the roof space they made available as well. The aforementioned item of KDS Sound has provided our sound setup today. So thank you to KDS. Our thanks to everyone on the committee from Downtown Partners who helped get this all set up and secured the prizes and worked on the script and arranged the food and refreshments. I want to thank Kyle from Authentica Brescia. If you didn't have a chance to sample on your way in, we just ran into Kyle while we were setting up, and all of a sudden,
that wasn't
it's a regular
planned?
party. No, yeah. So yeah, if you haven't had a chance to sample, it's delicious.
I like it.
Yes.
Drive.
Yeah, and lastly, Nick Long with Rustic Market Charcuterie for the charcuterie cups. And then, Stacie, do you want to just thank the staff of Downtown
I was
Partners?
gonna say, lastly,
Not least.
not least, mostly, Reagan. I know I hate coming up. Come on. Hey, Kyle. Love on Reagan. Tracy, I don't know where you just went. Right there. You have up here, Tracy. You stuck in the room. Did she ever come back?
Yes, Stephanie's still here.
She came back? Please, come on. All right, we just wanted to thank all three of you guys for everything that you are doing, for driving this whole thing forward, and we are accomplishing so much, and it is because of you three and your vision and your hard work and keeping all of us wrangled in and supporting you and moving. So thank you guys. Thank you. Do you want to say anything, Reagan? You need to say something.
Obviously, I want to thank the board for being here and everybody in the room. We get to work together in different scenarios and different spaces, and you all know how difficult it is to get us all in the same place at the same time. So I appreciate you all being here, and I really appreciate what Matt and Stacie have given their time and effort tonight. They're just really good at this. Could we do it? Probably, but we're not going to be as good as they are. So we're better behind the scenes, as you all know, making some things happen. So I really want to take a minute to thank Matt and Stacie for doing this here tonight. And with that, we're ready to go. So thank you all for coming and have a great night.
Thank you.
You're talking to the
Great job, you guys.
Not enough.
I'm not staying out of it.
Yeah, I know, I thought of it.